Hi everybody, my name is Shaylee and I'm going to talk to you about Forbidden Island. Forbidden Island is a cooperative game. It's 2 to 4 players. It only takes about 30 minutes to play, and the game says ages 10 and up, but I would say you can play with kids as young as 8. Your objective is to collect all 4 treasures and get off the island with your team before it sinks. So let's check it out. So here I have it set up already. To set it up, you just shuffle all of these tiles and then you place them randomly like this, so you have a different board every time that you play. And then the treasures go on each corner. Now each player will get a character card, and the dealer will just deal it to them. You do not get to choose your character card. And then they also get the token that matches their card. Now each character has their own special ability. For instance, the Explorer, you can move and or shore up diagonally. Now before you actually place your tokens, the island will start to sink. So what you would do is draw 6 of these flood cards, one at a time, and then you would flip over the tile that corresponds with that card that you drew. So for instance, this is a watchtower, so I flipped it from this side to its flooded side. So after you've flipped over 6 tiles, then you can place your tokens, and you place them on the tiles that have a coordinating pawn. So this has a yellow one, so you can place your yellow pawn there. And you can put your pawn on a flooded tile. Now you want to set your water level to whatever you would like. We have it set on novice here, but you can go all the way up to legendary to make it a little bit harder for yourselves. And whenever you draw a Water Rises card, which are in the treasure deck, then this will move up. Now to start your turn, they have these cards to help you easily remember everything that you need and can do. So to start your turn, you'll want to take up to 3 actions. The actions you can do are you can move adjacent, which is 1 action, and then if you are next to a tile that is sinking, you can shore it up by flipping it over like that. Now the reason that you would want to shore up is if you drew another one of those cards from the flood deck, then that card would be removed from the game as well as the tile. Another action that you can do, if you're on the same tile as another player, you can give them a treasure card. And it takes 1 action to actually capture a treasure, so when you have 5 of the same card, then you can capture that treasure. Now after you have taken your actions, you then draw 2 more treasure cards, and if you draw a Water Rises card, then you will move the water level up 1, like that. And then you would take all of the cards from your discard pile from the flood deck, so all of these that are flipped over are what cards are in the discard pile. So you'd shuffle them up and put them back on the top of the flood deck. Now after you've drawn your 2 treasure cards, you then will draw your flood cards. You draw your flood cards according to what water level you are at. So if you were at elite, you would draw 3, but since we're at normal, we would just draw 2. So you have the Lost Lagoon, which would disappear out of the game since we did not shore it up. And we have the Copper Gate. When a tile gets out of the game and a token is on it, they can move to the next tile, but if there is not a tile there, then they drown and the game is over. Everyone loses if 1 person dies. So as I said earlier, to win the game, you need to collect all 4 treasures and then get off the island. To get off the island, all players must be at Fool's Landing, and they must have the helicopter lift card, that looks like this. So that way they can call a helicopter to come get them off of the island. Now there are 4 possible ways to lose. 1, if you lose both tiles that have a treasure icon on them, so if you lose both of these, then you lose the game. Or if you lose the Fool's Landing, then you lose the game. And then, like I explained earlier, if anyone drowns, or if the water level reaches to the skull. And that's how you play Forbidden Island. Forbidden Island is a great intro to co-op games because of its simplicity, but it can still be very challenging, especially with the difficulty levels. And I love the artwork. It is a very beautiful game, and it feels like it adds a lot. If you are a hardcore co-op player, you may not enjoy it because it is a very simplistic game. However, if you haven't played a lot of co-op games and you're looking to get into that, I would highly recommend it. Also, if you're looking for a game to play at family night and you have kids, then Forbidden Island is the way to go. Thanks for watching.